the unseen weave. So I thought, after making this pivot to more transparent and vulnerable videos, I would start by sharing where I live and how I got here. Several years ago, I was in a relationship, and I terminated that relationship. We just weren't resonating. But prior to that, I was really over-giving and over-generous in my relationship. I was the primary breadwinner, and I thought it would help my relationship if I overgave. If I just give more. Well, that left me in a position where I had quite a bit of debt that I had accumulated. And so when I terminated that relationship, I lived in an apartment for a while, and I kept a 2-bedroom apartment because I wanted to have a comfortable place where if people came to visit, they would have their own room. So again, I was focused on making other people happy and comfortable. I have these tendencies. And after a while, I realized that I wasn't really making a dent in my finances. And so I was looking for ways to help myself. And so I was living in Oregon, and Washington is a no-income tax state. So I thought, well, I want to move there. And indeed, it saved me several $100s a month. And I happened to find this apartment complex here right along the Columbia River. I live right over there. And it kept showing up on my Facebook feed. And it looked too modern for me. I like quaint, cozy things. But finally, one day, I came and looked at it. And they had an introductory rate because it was a new complex. It was just too good to pass up. So I thought, well, we can do anything for a year. So it would save me a lot of money to just stay here for a year. And if I don't like it at the end of a year, I'll move again. Well, this is my 3rd year because I love it. So it's less than a quarter mile to this marina and park. So I come here a lot. Most days, not every day. Sometimes I do other hiking, or some days the weather's just too bad and I don't. But I love coming here. And so this is my 3rd year here. And it turns out I love everything about this community. I live in a town of about 30,000 people. And the people are amazing. The people I've met in my apartment complex are also into spirituality, which I love, so we can talk about all those things that you can't really talk about with some people. I sing in a community choir here. I play cards at the senior center with about 20 other women, which I enjoy very much. And other than that, I still do hike or walk. I still do my reading. I do my meditating. I journal. And just time and stillness. I learned that when my spine collapsed, that time when you're just still, not even doing anything, you're not even meditating, you're just still, is a really valuable time. And so my life here is really beautiful. And it's funny how the ad for this apartment complex kept coming up on my Facebook feed until one day I showed up. And, sometimes life gives you carrots and you follow the carrots, but you don't really know what else is there until you follow the carrot. In this case, I am so glad it didn't just save me money. That's what brought me here. But the other things that keep me here are the community, the resources for things that I love and who I am are all right here abundantly. From the forest to the music to the people to the spirituality, all of these things are here in this community. It's something that I've really dreamt about my whole life. So this is where I live. It's a beautiful day today. Right by this water, the Columbia River. And the Columbia River happens to be a ley line. I live on a ley line. If that doesn't speak to who I am, I don't know what does. So, welcome to my life. This is Janet, and this is The Unseen Weave. Life keeps weaving.